Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Richard's Toy Room once again. I know it's been a while. Not going to go into details, but just haven't had time to do too many videos lately. But on the brighter side, I know I haven't done a Mego video in a while. I finally got my hands on the Flash. Still trying to get a Green Lantern. I'm not overpaying for these things because they're not even worth what they're charging now. But the Flash finally came available again to me. And as you can see already, just between these two, his emblem's all screwed up and it's practically falling off on both of them. We're going to open up one of these and take the clothes off and see what this new Mego body is all about. So, I think probably open this one. Yeah, this one's, the box is a little worse, but I may end up opening both of them just to fix the emblem on this one. Or maybe I'll just wait. See if it like falls off in the box, but show you the box here in case you haven't seen. This is the 50th anniversary of a figure that Mego never made 50 years ago, so I still haven't quite figured out how they can call it the 50th anniversary release when it was not even a figure they made. But there's that side, reverse, and that side. But it is pretty neat that they're doing it in the window boxes again. So these aren't even taped, although the figure is held in on the card inside. I could see through the window. So since this is the one we're probably going to end up displaying anyway, I guess we can take him off the card. Probably could cut these things, but I'm going to be anal retentive about it and see if I can save them. Well, that's not really working out too well. Yeah, screw it. We'll just cut them. Not like they're going to be worth anything, really, I don't think. One, two, three. All right. Interesting purple lavender card inside. All right. He's a little bow-legged, but that's probably just from being in the box. His feet probably hit the front. Oh, I forgot. That's right. This body has rotating ankles instead of rotating hips. Right. I've heard horror stories already of these new bodies snapping elbow pins. But, you know, let's give them a second here and see what happens. All right, so let's pull this apart and kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. All right. Plastic boots, unmarked. They are not generic boots. They do have the little wing on the side up there. So these are, and they got moon soles. So they are actual just for Flash boots. And wait a minute. Looks like they are left and right as well. They're not interchangeable. That was kind of a surprise. Now let's see what we can do here. Getting this off. I have never, as far as I remember, I don't think I've ever taken one of these all the way down to the nude body to check out the construction of these yet. Alright, so I guess we can fix this emblem first. Don't know how well it's going to stick if it's already falling off new on the box, but at least it's kind of facing the right direction now. Alright, so let's see what's interesting about this. So now, weirdly, I'm not sure what the reasoning is or if they're all like this, but I mean, he has red hands, obviously, because they're supposed to be red gloves, so that's a given. But he also has red joints in the elbow and red joints in the shoulder. And I wonder if like some are other colors or if they just use red for everything. Same with the hips here, which they pivot out. They don't twist like this. Now the knee does twist, oddly, and bends. Also red joints there. I mean, they seem nice and tight now, but I don't know. I can imagine, you know, if you played with these for a little bit, them starting to loosen up, because it's just kind of the way this stuff works. Feet, they kind of have a détente where they lock. They do go up a little, but not as much. But they do rotate. Now the elbows, these are kind of messed up. They're really tight. I mean, it feels like you're going to break this thing. Yeah, I don't like that. These pretty much have 360 degrees of motion in the shoulder. And like I said, as of now, they're fairly tight, but, you know, who knows about the future. I think they'll probably stand better because of the more solid ankles on this body design, whereas the other newer Megos always tend to fall over. They just kind of, their ankles are weak. Now, I wish if they're going to go this far to change everything, why didn't they give us a G.I. Joe style head where it could pivot instead of just turning left and right? I mean, if they're going to go so far as to screw us over where we can't retrofit old Mego heads easily to these new bodies that have the little peg instead of the hole, they should have at least went as far as making it a totally different and better design, especially with what they've done with the rest of the body. Now the waist, from what I've seen other pictures, I probably have some in some boxes somewhere. It is a little loose, but you know, once you get the uniform on, it's probably not that bad. And there's actually not a whole lot of movement in there anyway. I mean, it does, you know, pivot and move, but very little. But there used to be a quite a weird waist on this new body at first, which it looks like they've improved that. So at least they are doing something. Pretty cool looking figure. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's just, I mean, when you start changing things for no reason, I mean, the old bodies were perfectly fine. They were a perfected design. All they really needed was swivel elbows, and maybe they could have put like I said, like a G.I. Joe style neck joint in there, and they'd have been fine. They didn't need a whole lot of other improvements. But anyway, I don't have a Mego right handy to measure to see what the difference is. Let me grab one. Okay, so I just grabbed a nude Star Trek. I grabbed Type 2, so it's a little bit more fair comparison. So let's see. Well, they are pretty darn close. I mean, within fractions of an inch. Just the only thing that really, I could say the only thing that really sucks about these is the waist joint. I mean, they are a little. Maybe this will be easier to see this way. Whereas these do not do that. They're nice and tight. And these elbow joints. So, I mean, if you're going to improve something, fix that. And maybe work on the neck. Besides that, nice figure. Now, if I could just get my hands on Green Lantern. So, I guess that's about it for that. Not a whole lot to go. Not a whole lot to go over. Just really wanted to kind of do a mini review on it. Yeah, I like them. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos.